Finally today, the American dream means different things to different people. In our continuing look at the pursuit of opportunity and success, we hear from former mayor and NBA legend, Dave Bing.
You know, I think there was a vision for the American dream back in the 40s and 50s, my youth days. And it was to, graduate from high school, potentially go to college, and then get a job in the government. That's what DC was all about. And either you would become a teacher or you'd get a job in one of the government facilities. And you'd have a good middle class life. All those material things are kind of out the window. I don't think that exists anymore at all. No, it surely doesn't exist in the inner city here in Detroit or any other major urban center. People are fighting for their existence. Well, I was born and raised in Washington, D.C. As 100% African American. It was a poor area, but people got along very well. The thing that kept me out of trouble was sports. My parents would not have been able to afford to send me to college, but because of my athletic ability, I had scholarships, and I chose to go to Syracuse University. But I didn't see many people who looked like me. There was 14,000 students, 100 black students, 80 were males. Most of us were on athletic scholarships. That was a rude awakening for me. The competition that I had at Syracuse and playing on that team allowed me to compete against guys from all walks of life. And I was able to be successful as a player. And it probably, without a doubt, prepared me to go into the next phase of my career, which was the NBA. When I got to Detroit, not being wanted here was a driver for me, no doubt about it. I wanted to prove to people that they had made the right choice. And it was not just on the basketball court. It was about being a part of the community, the total community. And I've always, even as a 22-year-old coming out of college, got involved in the community that I was a part of. And I think a lot of that led to people accepting me and appreciating me as a player, then more so as a person. You know, a successful 12 years in the league, 29 years in business, was successful, was financially secure. It was time to really put your feet up, kick back, and enjoy life. But our city was going through a lot of turmoil at that point. The toughest job that I had was my 4.5 years in the mayor's office, because it really doesn't matter what you do, what decision that you make, 40 to maybe 50% of the people are going to be against your decision. You know, that's just the way politics is. That decision had been made to file for Chapter 9. We were bloated, we were broke. You name it, any negative adjective that you can put to the city at that point in time was there. And now that I'm out of politics, and now that I've seen the need for boys of color to be mentored appropriately by men of color, I decided that that's something that I wanted to do.
The American dream. It's a dream shared in big cities and small towns, across races, regions, and religions.
Now, I don't think everybody has the same opportunity. You know, everybody would like to think that all of us should have the same kind of opportunities. That's not our reality. Some people are born with better opportunities than others. Some people are more prepared than others for opportunity. I just don't think everybody, I've heard kids say, you know, it's not fair, and I agree with that. But that's the world that we live in. I mean, if you're going to make changes, you have to be the change agent.
What dreams do you chase? Share your dream at redreamproject.org.
That's our program for today. Thanks for joining us. For more information about today's guest, you can visit AmericanBlackJournal.org. And as always, you can connect with us on Facebook and on Twitter. We'll see you next time.